His first wife did it. Made him hate women. His first wife. She the one did it. She hated, he hated women because of his first wife, for what she did to him.
I heard that she was a straight crackhead.
She was a straight crackhead. You come home, gang bang things out, and
she'd give her the money and she'd go spend it.
She'd go spend it on drugs, don't pay no bills.
So he had another wife.
Now this was his first wife.
His first wife.
His first wife. Wife he got now, she's cool.
She's straight up.
So what did the first wife do? You think she made him hate women?
Yeah,
I believe so.
I believe so. Deep in my heart, I believe she did.
Yeah, he really loved her.
And you know, in reality, Lonnie's a good guy, man. He's a good guy.
He really is.
But it was something inside of him, the hatred that triggers him off.
Yeah.
That would trigger him.
And he would have to. I don't know how he did it.
What did he say about his first wife?
He hated her.
Hated her.
He hated her.
He couldn't. And so if he see a woman out the street with a crackhead,
man,
come here.
Come here.
What did he say about crackheads?
He hated them.
He hated them.
He even hated a man that's on crack.
Yeah.
He didn't
like drugs or drinking at all.
He wouldn't, he would, you know, he look at you like you dirty.
Yeah. He would look down on you.
He look down on you.
If you drink or smoke,
he look down on you.
He didn't like nobody to drink, smoke, nothing.
He wouldn't have nothing said to you.
Well, why would he give them crack?
He give them crack to get them in the car. That's his thing, to get them in the car. You see, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You got women walk up and down Western 24/7 at night. Western, Florence, Figueroa, looking for crack, or money, or a trick. That's so Lonnie the man,
but all of them on crack.
But they don't know they mess with the wrong man. That boy, you get this car, you ain't coming out.
Yes.
For Lonnie's son?
Yes.
What was that like?
So he finally told me his dad do profound things to him, and he has ladies in the house, and he sits and watches his dad through the peephole, you know. So when Lonnie had came to pick me up, he picked up Chris, he would always ask me to come to the car, and he had some things to show me. So I'm like, okay, you know, and I would sit Chris down and let him play the little Game Boy until, what was Atari then? But play the little games until we came back. So I would go to the car, he would open up the trunk, and he would always tell me, I want you to wear some panties or some stockings with some heels on, and I want you to, you know, he want to tie you up and put a hand...
So he would do this to you while you were babysitting?
Yeah. Yes. He would want to take pictures of me, of poses, you know, of very, like, I would call it nasty. But by me doing the drugs with him, well, he didn't do drugs, I did the drug.
Drugs?
Yes. So, you know, as my addiction went on, I would do whatever it took, you know, and then, but he started getting, like, aggressive with me. You know, like, he would want to choke me. You know, as he had me handcuffed, and I would be telling him, don't do that, I don't like that. You know, and he would always want to have anal sex, but put a doggy, what do you call it, leash.
Like a collar?
Yeah, around my neck, and would have sex with me like I was a dog. After a while, it got kind of sickening to me, and I couldn't babysit his son anymore because I couldn't take what Chris was going through, you know, and I wanted to report him, but I didn't, you know, because of my addiction. So that's my story, unless you want to know more.
No, she look like my homegirl Portia.
You haven't seen her never on Figueroa?
No.
See her good?
Yeah.
Roxanne also knew Lonnie.
He paid me $40, I ain't gonna lie, for a blowjob. He wanted me to go to his house and go in his garage, but I didn't because I don't go, like, you know, to people's house. And he got my friend Beamer, we call her Beamer. Her real name is Brenda, and he cut her across her throat. You know, she stayed on 68th and Milo, but after that happened, Beamer had left out of here. You know, she got scared.
What did Beamer say he did? What was he like with her?
He raped her, and then he cut her throat. Tied her up and raped her, and he cut her throat. And it's like sometimes when I would look at him, he would look kind of evil, but then he, you know, it didn't seem like he was trying to hurt me, but I was like, I don't want to go to your house. He was like, baby, you can go to the house, and you can go in the back, and you can kick it back there in the garage, or I got a camper, and all this, and it was like, no, I'm cool, but I was scared. So I went and did what I did, he let me go. And then when it happened to my homegirl, Beamer, I was like, that's that same guy. I promise you, Carl. All right, thank you so much.
son, I am better than you.
But did you get a feeling that he hated them?
Yeah, he would torture a lot of women. A lot of them. He will. I mean, there have been times I was there when he tortured them. You know, they were hollering, start crying, and he thought it was fun. He'd laugh, give me that little funny grin, or he'd wink the eye at me and let me know that, you know, he just having fun. He never just showed me no, how can I say this, that he was killing. I didn't see that in him, but I knew that he was torturing a lot. And now I'm saying a lot, I mean a lot of young ladies. You know,
How many would you say?
Huh?
How many?
I could say, it should be a best week squad every week, every day. And weekends, we can't be just fun for us. Because like I say, there's a lot of strawberries, a lot of females out there on cocaine, what they call it crack, and they do anything. I mean, we don't pick the female over there, we don't give $2 to both of us some fuck, and we give her $2. You know, I can't sit there and make no stuff up because I was there. Actually, myself, I was there. And I know what we did.
And what did he like to do with the girls?
Well, he liked to be rough with them. Like I said, fuck them in the ass a lot. And, stick bottles in them, stick screwdrivers up in them, backwards, stick the handle of the screwdriver, stick it in them and fuck them, Or he take screwdriver and just ram around their ass with it, I done seen that. But, I thought, like, shit. At the time, I was feeling smoking while he doing that. It didn't bother me. Because I was on crack. There had been times I had to ask God to forgive me for what I did. But I knew for a fact I didn't kill him. There had been times I had to ask God to forgive me for what I did. But I knew for a fact I didn't kill him. There had been times.
Some of the pictures, which were taken inside 57-year-old Franklin before his arrest in July, show women who range from teenagers to women in their 60s, exposing their breasts or filming them. They also viewed what may be the alleged killers, goods and trophies, bracelets, rings, earrings, watches, and necklaces, confiscated from them and more. The photographs were taken in cars, in Franklin's mobile home, and in his backyard garage. We have no idea who the women are, what their circumstances are, or if they're still alive, says Carol Clancy. Some photographs show women who look like they may be asleep, unconscious or dead. Some of them are in his car, and their eyes are closed, says Washington. Some of them look dead, if you ask me. Some of the pictures, which were taken inside 57-year-old Franklin before his arrest in July, show women who range from teenagers to women in their 60s, exposing their breasts or filming them. They also viewed what may be the alleged killers, goods and trophies, bracelets, rings, earrings, watches, and necklaces confiscated from them and more. The photographs were taken in cars, in Franklin's mobile home, and in his backyard garage. We have no idea who the women are, what their circumstances are, or if they're still alive, says Carol Clancy. Some photographs show women who look like they may be asleep, unconscious or dead. Some of them are in his car, and their eyes are closed, says Washington. Some of them look dead, if you ask me. Some of the pictures, which were taken inside 57-year-old Franklin before his arrest in July, show women who range from teenagers to women in their 60s, exposing their breasts or filming them. They also viewed what may be the alleged killers, goods and trophies, bracelets, rings, earrings, watches, and necklaces confiscated from them and more. The photographs were taken in cars, in Franklin's mobile home, and in his backyard garage. We have no idea who the women are, what their circumstances are, or if they're still alive, says Carol Clancy. Some photographs show women who look like they may be asleep, unconscious or dead. Some of them are in his car, and their eyes are closed, says Washington. Some of them look dead, if you ask me.
car was parked where that little white car is. I didn't see him. I saw his car. His car was a Pinto. I said, that's really remarkable because I ain't seen a Pinto in like years. I guess he saw me looking at his car, asked me where I was going, and I said, I'm going to a party. I'm going around to my girlfriend's house, let her do my hair. And he says, come on, I'll take you.
And then at what point did he pull the gun out?
When he turned the corner.
All right. So he just got around the corner.
And we had just came, he just like got in the car, pulled out, and next thing I knew was, he said, like I said, he said something to me, and I turned to ask him, was he saying something? And everything got really quiet. And I was going, okay, what happened here? I'm talking to myself, and I heard him say, I turned my head to say something, and he said, bitch, I'll shoot you again. I said, you shot me? Guess I must have passed out. Yeah, I must have passed out, and I didn't know I passed out, but I know all of a sudden I felt pressure on me, and I'm kind of like whatever got me out of it, he was on top, and I was there fighting him.
And at what point did he rape you?
I don't know. I had passed out by then, and I didn't even know I passed out. Like I said, I woke up to the pressure that was up on my chest that was hurting me so bad. And
was he raping you then?
Or just got through, probably. And I was pushing him off.
The bullet, taken from Nitria's chest, a .25 caliber, was found by ballistics experts to have been fired from the same gun that was used in the murder of 8 other women in the very same area. But this information was not released for another 20 years. The murders themselves So what's your name?
Cookie.
And how long have you been on the street?
Since I was 18.
And how did you meet Lonnie?
6 to 7 months.
You were with him?
Yes.
10 times or more?
Yeah, maybe more. Yeah, I have been with him more sexually.
Why did you go with him so many times?
Because he paid me. I was prostituting real, heavy then, so it was about the money.
I'm not a prostitute nor a whore. I meet men in the streets and they be nice men. But this particular night, this man wasn't nice.
I met him in 87. I've been 91, 92.
2007. And he had approached me, very kind man, sweet guy, and asked me if I had smoked. And I told him, yeah.
It was one late night. I was walking down the street. Yes, I do drugs. I was high at the time. Was trying to get more money to get more drugs, and a van pulled up.
I seen him circle the block. He kept circling the block.
He pulled over and asked me, did I want to get high? And did I need some money? So I said, sure.
So I get in, and I take him the block down. I keep the window down. That's a little safety, because at nighttime, your voice carries if you scream.
Mm-hmm. He seemed nice, intelligent in the beginning.
And he asked me why would a pretty girl like me being out there smoking, did I want to go with him? So I walked with him, and we got in his car, and he took me to his house.
Man, his house was nasty.
Where would he take you?
In his garage. He never wanted to go in the bedroom, And he had pictures of a lot of girls and stuff. Crossed out, he used to have him crossed out.
He was weird, because we had, he wanted to do different things. He wanted to do stupid stuff.
I got naked. He showed me the money, but he never put it in my hand. Then he started he wanted me to give him head and stuff. It was okay for me to do that, but he never gave me the money.
It was normal at first, and then he started doing weird things, asked me to do weird, sexual things with bottles, and he would ask me to just take a regular, like a 40-ounce bottle, actually, and stick it in my pussy, and I wouldn't do it. You know, after he didn't play with himself with it or something like that. Or pay me to go get other girls and stuff, you know. After that, I never seen them girls again or heard from them, you know.
How many?
I bought him like maybe 4 of them. He paid me, but I never seen him again after that.
Did the police ever talk to you?
No, I never talked to the police. No.
He took me to his house on Western and 81st. At the time, I believe the house was like green.
Green?
Yes. The house was green. I remember that everything in it was like soundproof. No one can hear you outside.
He wanted to put the handcuffs on me. He wanted to put the handcuffs on one against the bed, and, you know, have me up, and it scared me. No.
I was scared. Yes, I was. It was one door that he had locked from the inside, and I knew.
So when he seen that I wasn't trying to abide by what he wanted me to do, then he started getting aggressive. You know, telling me, you're gonna give me some head. You know, you're gonna give me some head. And I'm like, give me money. You know, he like, you're gonna get the money.
Or tried to help him out of his pants, but I couldn't.
You couldn't?
I couldn't. It was like picking up an egg. And his body was like he had been in a freezer. His body was cold. His body, part of his body, it was cold. And nothing was happening. I couldn't help him.
He got out the van and got to I guess he picked my clothes. I guess it was when he was taking my clothes where I couldn't put them back on. During the process of him getting out the van, he left the van door cracked a little bit. I took off running down the street. I ran halfway down the block, butt naked, and this lady I seen, I was screaming, asking her for help. She let me in the car and she dropped me off at a friend's house.
I keep Visine on me because it puts people to sleep. It really works. I keep Visine, and so I had some Visine, and I had him get a drink. I had him go get a Remy. I remember I had him go get a Remy, and I put him to sleep.
I didn't insult him. I didn't insult him.
You couldn't sleep?
Yes, I didn't belittle him. You know, I didn't mock his body. And then you want to kill me. And I didn't do that. I didn't try to rob you. I didn't set you up. I didn't do any of that. Yeah, okay, yeah, I was out there. That doesn't mean I'm nothing. It doesn't mean I'm nothing. Like I'm a piece of trash. I was trapped. I was trapped. I was trapped. That's not what I wanted. That's not the life I wanted.